A recent court decision came out. How does it affect DACA? Listen today to find out. Hi, I'm attorney Jeff Peek here at the Peek & Tone Law Firm. And you may have heard recently, if you're somebody who has deferred action, or DACA as it's known, that there was a case that came out recently, or a decision by a judge, a federal judge, that basically is going to put on hold parts of DACA. Now this is important to remember, only parts of DACA. If you already had deferred action, if you already had DACA and you are in the process of renewing it every 2 years, you can keep on doing so, okay? I want that to be crystal clear. Those who already have DACA can keep renewing it. This order does not affect that. What this order did say is that the decision by the Biden administration to allow new applications for people who qualify for DACA but have not applied yet, he is not going to allow those applications to come through at this time. Now, is this a permanent bar? Is this a permanent thing that's going to happen forever? Absolutely not. There's many things that are going to happen. First of all, that decision is going to be appealed, already being appealed to a higher court, and that court has a chance to review that judge's decision. And eventually it'll make its way to the Supreme Court. Secondly, you have the chance that the Biden administration, through other administrative means, could allow for those applications or similar applications to go forward. And thirdly, you have the chance for legislative action to happen at the federal level to potentially provide a pathway to the dreamers, to the kids who have DACA. So, what does that mean? Let's say you're somebody who is in the process for filing for your first time DACA, you've never got it before, and this ruling came out. Does that mean it's going to stop you? Well, I would say that depends. Has your application already been filed? Maybe if it's already been filed, they can continue processing it, but it's probably going to not be processed. If you're somebody who was going to file and just never got around to it, probably not going to want to waste your time sending that application in at this time. However, does that mean you should stop? No, absolutely. I would continue to get my documents together, work with my attorney to get my packet ready to go, because in the event it does get reopened, and again, I think it's just a matter of time before that happens, you want to have everything ready to go. And for all those who renew DACA, absolutely you want to keep making sure that you stay in the process of renewing DACA. Now, what happens about if you had DACA, forgot to renew it, and now a year or two has gone by and you want to renew it again, and you've heard that renewals that are that long later have allowed time to go by are treated as DACA initials. I would go ahead and file. There's not been any indication or instruction issued by USCIS on how they're going to treat those. I know previously said they would treat them like initials, but just because they're going to treat them like initial, in theory, technically they're still renewals, and this order only applies to initial applications. So I would go ahead and file that and see what happens. The worst they can do is say no, and at which point they would just give your money back. So that is my advice for all of you who are in the DACA situation based on this new federal judge's ruling. And it's unfortunate for those of you who are trying to file a first-time DACA initial package and didn't get around to it, but don't lose hope. There's still things that can happen, and we here at Peek & Tone would love to help you out when those days come, okay? So be encouraged, and we'll talk to you next Wednesday.